Alright, listen, if you don't like and subscribe to this video, nothing will happen to you. But if you do like and subscribe, then you'll get 1,000 years of good luck. Hey, what is up, you guys? F1Ash2004 here. So today what I am doing is I am doing a tier list for all 32 NFL teams in the NFL. So a tier list is basically where you rank your NFL team. Not your NFL team, but all of the NFL teams. S tier all the way to F tier. So let's see what we can do. So starting with Atlanta Falcons. I really do not know much about the Atlanta Falcons. I know about Matt Ryan, Austin Hooper. I'm gonna put them in F tier because I feel like that coming into this year they did not do well as a team, so they're not gonna do well this year. So next one, Baltimore Ravens. I am a Baltimore Ravens fan, so I have a feeling that no, it's not gonna be C. It's between A and B. I'm gonna say B because no, I'm gonna say A. So I feel like A tier is gonna be a good one for my team because they have Lamar Jackson, one of the electrified players in the NFL. He beat Michael Vick's rushing record, and yeah, so Baltimore is going to the AFC Championship this year. Look out for them. Carolina Panthers. Oof. This is another tough one. I'm gonna put them in E tier. They really did not show me anything last year because they made it to the playoffs against the Saints, and yeah. Okay, Chicago Bears. Oh my god. I would have to go maybe D tier because I mean I like Khalil Mack, Mitchell Trubisky, Taylor Gabriel. I like those wide receivers and defensive backs and stuff, but I guess they could make it to the playoffs. So yeah. Bengals. Oh my god. I saw the NFL draft. I feel like they did make a good pick. And they fired their new head coach, Freddie Kitchens. No, not Freddie Kitchens. I can't remember who it was. I think it was maybe Marvin Harrison or something like that. They fired him because he was like 2-40, you know, something like that this year. So I'm gonna put them in E tier, and I feel like the Bengals, they still have a lot to learn, and they're gonna need a lot more years until they go to the playoffs. Okay. Browns. F tier. I did not like any of the draft picks that they had over their season because they fired Freddie Kitchens, and now they have someone new coming in from the Vikings, the offensive or defensive coordinator. So yeah, Dallas Cowboys. Okay, I have a few. You know what? I'm putting them in F because they recruited. Oh God, Mike McCarthy, a Green Bay Packer head coach, and I feel like he's not gonna take them to the playoffs because he literally did not take the Packers to the playoffs because he was 6-9-1, and he's gonna be 6-9-1 every single year. Every single time that he coaches the any team. Denver Broncos. This is gonna be a D tier. So I like Philip Lindsay and Joe Flacco, but I do not like Drew Lock. I feel like they could have another backup quarterback. So yeah, that's just my opinion on the Denver Broncos. Don't get mad at me for any of these. This is just my opinion. I am going to say, I'm not going to save them for last. Green Bay Packers. They have a new head coach. They drafted a quarterback because Aaron Rodgers is going to retire. This is an A for me. I'm also a Green Bay Packers fan. So, what did I just do? So, they're gonna make it to the playoffs again this year, I guarantee it. Houston Texans, okay. I feel like this is gonna be a C tier for me because... No, a B tier. Okay, I feel slightly safe with the Houston Texans because although they did make the playoffs this year, and they got up 24-0 in the divisional game of the playoffs, but they couldn't secure it. So I feel like they still have a little bit to prove to me, but I'm slightly safe on them getting to a B tier. Okay, New York Giants. You know what? You are gonna make good friends with the Carolina Panthers. This is gonna be a E tier for me. I mean, I like Daniel Jones. He is young. They still have a lot of people on that team like Saquon Barkley, Evan Ingram. I can't name the other ones on the top of my head, but yeah. Okay. Minnesota Vikings. This is gonna be a F for me because they lost their defensive coordinator offensive coordinator because he is going to be coaching the Browns, and I feel like they're not going to make it to the playoffs this year, so that's just my opinion. Okay. Detroit Lions. I'm going to go F for them because they really did not have a good season. They sucked. They actually sucked. So I'm just gonna say that they actually sucked. So yeah. Oof, man, this tier list is going awesome, and it's not. Okay, well, we still have a lot of teams to go, so let's make this quick. San Francisco 49ers. They are going to be put into A tier. So I feel like the San Francisco 49ers, they can make a playoff run once again with Jimmy Garoppolo, Matt Breida, Nick Bosa, and yeah, they're gonna make a playoff run, so watch out for them. Okay, Arizona Cardinals. They're gonna be a E for me because Kyler Murray is a rookie and he's not gonna win a playoff game like until he's older. So that's my opinion. I'm actually gonna go a little bit. No, I'm gonna stick with this order. Miami Dolphins. They are going to be put E tier. So they do have Tua, a new quarterback. So I feel like that's a little bit good that they have a quarterback, but they need to build their offensive line a little bit more and defensive line. Indianapolis Colts. Okay. I don't know about the Indianapolis Colts. I feel like they could make the playoffs, but just for now, I'm gonna put them in D tier. So I like Jacoby Brissett, I believe his name is. He's an okay quarterback, but they still need to build that offensive line and defensive line a little bit more, and then they'll make a playoff run one of these years. Buffalo Bills. Okay. So they are going to be put into D tier. So I don't know where to start. So I feel like Josh Allen and the rest of the Bills team, they are okay on the defensive line and offensive line, but in a few years, once Tom Brady retires, or when almost all the quarterbacks retire, they could make a playoff run. Okay, that's just my opinion on that one. Oakland Raiders. This is gonna be a F for me because the Raiders, they got Antonio Brown, and then he went to the Patriots, and they didn't even make the playoffs. They were 8-8 in the season, and they missed the playoffs. So yeah, I think they were 8-8, but I don't know. Alright, Philadelphia Eagles, Super Bowl team last year. This is going to be a C tier for me. So this team, they are okay. They made it to the playoffs up against the Philadelphia Eagles. They lost 17-9, and they got a few picks from the draft, which I think are okay. So they could make another playoff run, maybe in the Super Bowl or playoffs, or NFC Championship or wild card in a few years. Jacksonville Jaguars. Oof. This is gonna be a tough one. I am gonna rank them F tier because they really didn't show me anything. And Jalen Ramsey, he was on that team, but I think he switched over maybe to the Rams. So Leonard Fournette and Nick Foles, they are still young, even though you do have a quarterback that won a Super Bowl one of the years. He's not going to take you to the playoffs, and you're going to need a new head coach. I'm sorry, Jacksonville fans. My opinion. Sorry about the notifications, you guys. Okay. Kansas City Chiefs, Super Bowl team. They won the Super Bowl. I'm putting them in a S tier because I feel like they could do all of this again. They can make it to the wild card, AFC Championship, divisional round, Super Bowl. They can win another Super Bowl again. Oops, I don't know why I did that. Los Angeles Chargers. They are gonna be put into an E tier. So, Philip Rivers, he is a huge question mark for me. So, I really don't like Philip Rivers. So he is like trash, really trash to me. and I really don't like him. So yeah. All right. Los Angeles Rams, Super Bowl team last year. They are going to be a C. So I have a feeling that the defensive line of the Rams, it's good. I really like the defensive line. You have Aaron Donald. I think you have Jalen Ramsey as well. So yeah, in a few years, this team is gonna make a playoff run. Well, they did, but make it to the Super Bowl. So now, New England Patriots, my favorite team. Tom Brady is gone. There's the backup quarterback. I don't know his name, but he's number 4 on the Patriots. I'm gonna put him in a S tier because this team knows how to get stuff done. Bill Belichick and James White, all of them, they are gonna make a few more playoff runs. And when Bill Belichick is gone, there's no stopping this team. Alright, New Orleans Saints, Drew Brees, Alvin Kamara, Michael Thomas. This is gonna be an A for me, so I feel like that this is gonna be a really good team moving forward because you have Drew Brees, Alvin Kamara, and Michael Thomas and Taysom Hill, which are all good. And you had Teddy Bridgewater, but he's a free agent. So yeah, he's gonna be Drew Brees is gonna be a really good QB, and so is Taysom Hill. New York Jets, they're gonna be put in F tier. They're trash. I'm sorry, Jets fans, but they are actually trash. Not spoil you or anything like that, but they're absolute trash. Alright, Pittsburgh Steelers. They are gonna be they're in between C and D for me. I'm gonna put them in C tier. So, I really like this team. Ben Roethlisberger, I'm pretty sure his name is, Antonio Brown. They are a really good team, and I feel like they can make the playoffs again or a Super Bowl run, just like they did a few years ago up against the Packers, and then they lost. But we don't talk about that since I don't want to make Steelers fans bad. Russell Wilson and the Seattle Seahawks. This team made it to the playoffs this year. They got beat by the Packers. This is gonna be a This is gonna be a B tier for me. So with all the scrambling that Russell Wilson does, and all the passes that he can throw to Tyler Lockett, this team is gonna be really good and make a Super Bowl run again. Jameis Winston and the Buccaneers. The Buccaneers have made a huge offensive line. They added Tom Brady in free agency, Rob Gronkowski. This team is going to be put into S tier. Yes, Buccaneers fans. One of these years, this team is going to win a Super Bowl. This team is going to win a Super Bowl. Alright. 2 more left to go. Tennessee Titans. Mike Vrabel, Mike Vlaar, I'm pretty sure his name is, of the Tennessee Titans. So he is going to be a really good coach, and he beat the Patriots. And he also made it to a Super Bowl run. This guy has awesome plays. His team is going to be a B tier. This team is going to make a playoff run again. Alright. The last and final team. The Washington Redskins. In Washington, I have a little surprise for you. You guys are going, yeah, you guys are not going there. You guys are going in F tier. So, I don't know what to say. Washington Redskins fans, don't get mad at me, but I feel like that this is not the year for the Washington Redskins to make the playoffs. They made the playoffs a few years ago in 2010 up against the Green Bay Packers. A really good team, but then you got destroyed in that game. So this is my tier list. As you can see, I think it's pretty much mixed in AFC and NFC. So yeah, I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching. Leave in the comments down below what do you think your team's record is gonna be. So I'm gonna pull my team records maybe down below in the comments so I can tell you guys now. But yeah, I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, like and subscribe. Don't give me any hate down there. This is only my opinion. And yeah, don't be toxic. Leave a like and subscribe. Peace, peace.